Hi guys, I'm Panya Walker, and on today's Love Live Free vlog, I'm sharing my foray into off-grid country. I wanted to experience a place that in these parts is renowned for its free thinkers and innovators. Some might even call them tree huggers, who've chosen to live completely off the grid in self-sufficient and self-sustaining structures called Earthships. And our trip took us through the high desert, the mountains, farmland, along the Rio Grande, and into the Greater World Community, a 600 plus acre subdivision in Taos, New Mexico, about 2 hours outside of Santa Fe. For about 6 decades now, this community, under the leadership of Earthship originator Michael Reynolds, has been experimenting with building materials and techniques that create resource freedom, energy freedom, and freedom from red tape and regulations. Reynolds chose Taos, in fact, because it's one of the few places in the United States where regulations were lax enough for him to truly experiment with unconventional architectural design, which he calls Earthship biotecture. And what the residents have achieved here is nothing short of amazing. Many of the homes are constructed almost entirely of used bottles, cans, and tires. And each home is truly a work of art. These off-grid homes generate their own power using solar, wind, hydroelectric, geothermal energy, or even methane gas. The home design creates fertile ground even in the high desert. The indoor greenhouses help to regulate indoor temperature. In one of the homes we visited, they were literally growing tropical plants. This one's for my mom and my Barbados family. Check out the bougainvillea and hibiscus. Wow. And in places like New Mexico, where water can be scarce, water is reused no less than 3 times in each of these homes. Rainwater is collected, filtered, and used for the shower, then filtered again and used to feed the plants. And it then drops into a deep well, and the gray water is pumped into the toilets. Now, as someone who enjoys her creature comforts, I was surprised by how comfortable the homes were and reminded of how resilient we are, that we can nourish life even in dry, cracked earth, and we can find freedom and create beauty in the most unexpected places. Thanks for tuning in. Until soon, much love.